Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tokyo. In this episode, I'm going to be taking you from Omotesando, this area, and we're going to be walking up towards Aoyama, past Gayamai, which is where the stadium is. It's going to be a pretty interesting walk, and I love this area, and I wanted to start here, one, because I just finished shooting at that shop right there for a main channel episode, and I'm heading home, and I thought this would be a great time to share with you a little bit of Christmas spirit too, because now that Halloween is done, Christmas has started. It's actually kind of nice. There's a feeling behind this holiday, so I can feel that spirit just a little bit, although it is quite early. But this area of Tokyo, Omotesando, is very trendy, and not a lot of tourists come to the back alleys. So I'm starting a little bit off of the main intersection, where we're going to be hitting in about a minute from now, and you'll know exactly where I am. But this street is kind of interesting. I believe that there's some U.S. chains that come and start their business down these alleys here. And who knows about it? Everybody who lives here. Omotesando is between Shibuya and Aoyama. And Aoyama is our destination today. No, we're not going to be going towards Shibuya because I've been spending too much time over there. We all know the signal's not too good because this is a live stream. Like, I don't know a lot of these brands. I think Peter does. Brunello Cucinelli. It sounds cool. I'm really thankful, though. The people at Yokomoku were really nice. They've been making confections for a very long time, and they allowed me to film a scene that's critical to the episode. Look at that. Like, you look down the alleys and you'll find really fashionable shops. The architecture is usually quite interesting, too, so we'll see some of that as we walk along. This is also where the headquarters of Netflix used to be. At least I don't know if it's still there. Got a chance to go in there a few times over the years, which is kind of neat. They're like all you can drink Perrier, which is kind of neat. not that I'm a fan of it. It's kind of nice. Netflix does a lot of its drama filming in this area as well. It's just really scenic. And you kind of get that Tokyo feel with the buildings, especially in the alleys and the neighborhoods, which are quite quiet. Here's the entrance to the Omotesando station. And we can show you on the map here the route. So this is the main street down Omotesando that leads to Harajuku. I think a lot of you know this one. This street will take you to Shibuya eventually, if you just keep going down Aoyama Dori. You also go past the university. And this way is the way we're going. This will take us to Aoyama Station. And that's our destination. There you can see pretty well here. Aoyama Gakuin is beautiful this time of year. In fact, if you are in Tokyo, if you walk past the entrance, you'll see such amazing ginkgo trees. This yellow color that is only available for the eyes at this time of year. It is so beautiful. Again, university campuses are some of the most beautiful places for autumn foliage. It should be like that, right? It's a place of learning. All right, you all probably know where I am now. This is the main intersection here for Omotesando. There's the police box. And this avenue, folks, and you can see it, the colors are just starting to change. It's still a little bit too early. It's still just a little bit too early, but you can see the colors starting to change of the trees going down Omotesando's avenue. They call this the Champs-Élysées, if I pronounce that correctly, of Tokyo, of Asia, because there's a lot of cash on that street. It's still pretty. That's right, Lisa. It's still pretty. This is the road that'll take you to Shibuya. I think that building, the one in the middle of your screen, is the United Nations University. I believe that's right. Or it's really close to that building. United Nations has a university here. I didn't know that, which is interesting, right? It's like, what? Danny's here. I wish you have a nice day, and I will probably buy my plane tickets tomorrow. Awesome. It's so awesome. Everybody's starting to come here to Japan. So you can feel that. Sando bookshop. There's a lot of really old businesses, but I'm always curious to see if any of them have gone out of business, because it breaks my heart to see that. Martha Hughes is watching from Oregon. Yeah, look, you can see like all the Christmas stuff starting to come up. Just starting to, the seeds were planted the day after Halloween, and you can already see stuff. Check it out, the Christmas cards on the street here. And Japanese Christmas cards are the best, especially if they have a battery in them. This thing's got some major LEDs in them. Wow, I haven't done this walk in ages. I love the Omotesando walk here. You know, you can, I don't think I need this outside. You can walk from Shibuya, Harajuku, cut across Omotesando, and then to Aoyama, and it's a beautiful, interesting walk. There's been a lot of changes going on. This here, okay, I guess they don't do it anymore. If I'm panning over here to the left, you can see they used to have this parking lot used to be like a bar area. It was like, I think it was called 246 Commons, but I see that they might not have that anymore. Interesting. Yeah, I think the Netflix headquarters is down this street, because I remember running here to an appointment. I was just on time, but I had to book to get there. Dash. Right, that's what I'm talking about. Check this out. Like right off of the main street, 246. Look at this little teeny alley. Let's just take a little, just walk down this here just a little bit. Look at this. This is Tokyo. It's so quiet in here. Right? And within this isn't just residential, although it is. There's a bunch of other shops in here. A lot of them really expensive name brand shops. They don't want you to find it. They don't want like the common people in there, which is why common people should go in there. Protest. Use the bathroom. Excuse me, sir. I need to use your restroom. Can I use your $1 million restroom? If I was the store clerk, I would be saying number 1 or number 2. It totally depends. If you're gonna buy something, it's okay. But if you're not, then number 1. Oh, it's because I got a mind of a 12-year-old. What are you gonna do? Yeah, hold it. What's with this pose here? What is she trying to do? What's she doing with this pose? Like, my hips are small? It's a weird pose. Is it still here? They might have moved. Yeah, it looks like they moved. I'm not sure. Was it in the Porsche building? I can't remember. Yeah, Netflix is a pretty big operation. I'm sure that they moved. It's kind of cool, though. Oh, there's some tourists. Look at that. I'm seeing so many tourists over the last couple of weeks. It's amazing. The other day, I was at my food truck. So there's a couple of really good food trucks. There's a lot of food trucks here in Tokyo, and I was a foreigner was trying to buy something. Here we go. You check. We can go down this alley here for a little bit. A foreigner was trying to buy something at a chicken truck, and he couldn't speak any Japanese. He was trying to use Google Translate, and I just stepped in and helped him out. He ordered a full chicken, which is so good. There's Roppongi Hills, I believe. Mori Tower. I wonder what they're building here. Yeah, and he was really thankful. And then when I got in to order my chicken, because I had helped out and I'm a regular customer, he gave me free soup and extra volume to my chicken, like extra cuts. I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, Tokyo Midtown. So Netflix has moved locations, but they used to be here in Aoyama, and it was really convenient. Wow, I wonder how much the rent is at this apartment building. That can't be cheap. Think about that. This is right. You can walk to Harajuku in 3 minutes from this building. Oh my gosh, that can't be cheap. Wow. But a little tip for anybody. Oh, there's a Navitime headquarters. That's the navigation app. A little tip for anybody who ever comes to Japan and travels into the countryside, but not exclusive to there. If you always compliment the chef, especially if it's a family-run business or it's a little old lady or something, call her like Bijin and say, you know, you're so beautiful, and they will always give you free food. I've never had it not be the case. Just a little bit extra. Of course, you're gonna pay for the food, but you might get a little bonus. It's kind of nice, and it makes people feel good too. So even if you don't get anything, it works most of the time. It's nice to throw out some compliments. They know it might be oseiji or like a flattery, but it works. Makes people feel pretty good. All right, what is special about this walk is not just walking down the main street, but going down the alleys and the side streets here. It's not a bribe, truly. It's more like, you know, it's a little nugget of happiness. Which could be a bribe. Depends the way you look at it. Don't know. Wow, I first did this walk 24 years ago. It's always changing. That building's new. They used to have this Bell Tower shopping mall, and I think that they tore it down and put something in its place. So we're gonna be walking past that in about 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I actually do have to get home. Peter's picking me up so we can take the Kickstarter reward bags to the post office. I think he's bringing his car. Peter, are you here? Peter? Oh, the McDonald's is still there, and that Olympic supermarket. The only thing with the packages is that if you're in the United States and Canada, don't expect them tomorrow. They're coming by sea mail. That's the only, it's sea mail or EMS. There's no middle ground. But Europe and, well, most of Europe, UK is also sea mail. I'm really sorry. It'll get there. But yeah, UK has closed small packet. Germany too, which is weird. But Holland, Denmark, like all the other countries have it available. It's crazy. Australia, you'll probably get your packages in a couple of weeks. That's going airmail. Singapore, Thailand, all airmail. And then there's the US, which would be the rebel. I don't think they're going to be opening up packages anyways until after Christmas. It just gets too busy during the holidays, so they usually will open that up later. Yes, they did. This used to be like this little old 1980s shopping mall. Now it's a new high-rise office building. And it looks nice. I've been waiting for this to finish. This location behind me, the Frank used to be a Haagen-Dazs. This used to be a lot of different options, a lot of different restaurants. You know, there's always a location in a neighborhood in Tokyo that changes businesses like every year. It's an unlucky location. This is one of them. All right, that's one of them. So I don't think that location is going to be is a very popular one in terms of success of business. Maybe the rent's too high. There's a little French cafe. Look at that. And this street will take you to Roppongi if you go down in this direction, and it's a nice walk too. A lot of lower buildings, really stylish. And you'll find that there was a what was that apple pie? The Granny Apple. There was an apple pie company from the U.S. that opened up a shop here in Omotesando. I remember walking by that and I'm like, what? I went in there, bought a full apple pie, gorged on it. And then the next time, maybe I just couldn't find it, but I thought it'd gone out of business. They just pop-up shops, maybe. I don't know, what was that apple pie? Bradania's in the house. They had a famous Amos shop, too, of cookies. They were so good, and then they're gone. Things don't seem to last forever. Of course not. For the longest time, this had a Coca-Cola sign at the end of the street. Now it's GMO, like some internet site. But it used to have this massive Coca-Cola sign that you could see it for like a kilometer down the road. Now it's kind of changed, which is sad. I love the neon lights that they had up there. But Japan has been losing its neon DNA, I guess you can say. Which is a shame. There's nothing wrong with that. That's really hard. Hey, Andrew, if we come to Japan in a year, do you think you'll have meetups again? I will, but my priority, look, I've gotten over, and this is a good thing to have. You can see the Kit Kats there. There's a bunch of new flavors coming as well, I heard. I want to meet everybody who comes to visit, but I'll be honest with you, I got to edit videos and get stuff done. So it's really hard. I have to prioritize. Do the meetups take a lot of time, and in 2023, I'm thinking of hiring another assistant to help me with this kind of stuff. And if I can do that, then I will do a meetup once a month. But I want to go out, and everybody who sends me messages that say, can I buy you a coffee? Can I take you out to dinner? Like, I want to say yes to that. But I would never be eating with my family if I did that. And I feel bad. I can't pick and choose people either. So I just do it when I have a chance to, and it's hard to find the time for that. That Wendy's First Kitchen is still there. This is an interesting story. Luke's Lobster's around here too, I think. But Wendy's and First Kitchen are now working together. Wendy's was under the Daiei brand, which is a department store, for a while. They weren't very good partners, so Wendy's left the Japanese market. Then they came back with a different arrangement with a different company. I think they're doing a lot better. Got the strawberry velvet brownie coffee going on there. And Dugan, I totally should go in and get that now. Oh man, Peter's gonna kill me if I don't get back. I'll tell you what, I'll see if Peter's up for it, and we'll do a live stream when Peter's over my house as we're finishing up the packages. We shall do that. The skyscrapers here, the skyline has changed a little bit in the Aoyama area. We're in Gaianmai. So as you can see, and the reason why I like to do these walking tours, look at that, these will change color too. Beautiful. So as you can see, the city is pretty quiet in this area. And it doesn't take long before you can go from one station to another just by walking it. Sometimes walking it way better than taking the subway. You can get a lot of ground covered in a very short amount of time if you've got long legs. If you've got long legs. So we basically walked from here off the map all the way up, and we're now here making the turn. This is Gaianmai, and you can see that this is the Jingumai station, and I believe right here is the Olympic Stadium. Yeah. So we're here, and the Olympic Stadium, this is an old map, would be like right around here, I believe. So that's kind of cool. When I came here for the Olympics, the opening ceremony, I parked my bike here off of the street, somewhat illegally. And this entire road was filled with parked buses for the athletes. It was pretty crazy. Nobody was out. The roads were empty. I don't think there was a state of emergency for the Olympics, but because of COVID, people weren't going out. But when I got there were people out at the Olympics. I don't know why people are still so upset about the situation with the Olympics. It's all in the past now. Paris is next. But for me, it was a bizarre, the way that they ran the Olympics, it wasn't good. Like the athletes bubble, I wasn't very happy with it, just like all of you, in that sense. But I think it was such a missed opportunity because I feel like the Olympics was here, but it wasn't here. Japan should get another shot at it if they ever want it. They have all this infrastructure built and I don't think they really used it. But when I'm walking around this area right now, I remember the day of the opening ceremony for the Tokyo Olympics. What was this building? This was something to do with the software company. Don't remember. Oh, this is the movie company, right? One of the big movie companies is down there. So I think it's about a 5-minute walk here to get to Aoyama. Just a side note, while it's in my mind, because before I forget, the Asimo show is now finished at the Honda Welcome Center, which is at the intersection of the final part of this live stream. Asimo retired. Over the pandemic, Asimo went, I don't know, did he die? I don't know why Asimo's no longer with us, but he doesn't do his shows. Yeah, I believe that they make the headquarters for the Toho movie thing. Now, if we were to go left here, we would see the ginkgo trees. The Gaian Ginkgo Avenue is so beautiful. Oh my gosh! Right here, and it leads to the Parliament building, the Diet. Yeah, I believe it does right here. And then you can go to the cemetery over here. Aoyama Cemetery is also a place with beautiful leaves. If you do go there, you got to take pictures. Just be respectful when you do, because remember, it is still a cemetery. All right, we're getting a full view of the ginkgo trees. Let's give a progress report. How are they turning? How are they turning? Oh, look at that anime rap bus. What is that? It's a Naruto wrapped bus. What? I've never seen something so... And there's a police bus going by. I've never seen a bus like that. That is a city bus. Wow. I don't think that's a tour bus, is it? Is that a city bus or a tour bus? It looks like there's tourists coming off. They don't look like They don't look Japanese. That's pretty cool. All right, we gotta hightail it. Again, something's happening this weekend, but there were a lot of police presence around Tokyo Station yesterday when I was riding my bicycle around. The thing with living in any capital city is that there's quite often traffic patterns get a little weird because of events, political and sporting and conferences and VIPs visiting. Everything kind of just changes. WRX Heroes in the house. Had to be said. Look at this. Wow. This is the famous site. And it's just about, I don't know, like 30% changed. These ginkgo trees are the most beautiful in the entire world. And on the left side, there's a Shake Shack burger place. You can enjoy your burger right over there. Wow. That is a treat. I just haven't felt autumn because I've been home in this city. I want to go there. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, and for those that are wondering about the main channel edited content, there's an episode coming really soon. I've already put the thumbnail artwork in our Discord server so you can see what that looks like. It's a green tea factory episode where I go in there from the farm all the way to the factory to a cup of tea. I follow it, and it was an extremely hard one to edit, but I'm waiting until I've been able to build up a little bit of a library so I can get them out more regularly. So once you start, I don't want to do one every 2 months. I got to get them out like once every 2 weeks. So yeah, I apologize for the delay on that because of the Kickstarter stuff. I was pretty wiped out this weekend. This road has changed a lot. It's a new building here. John follows a cup of tea. You're dang right I do. I want to know about my food. It says a Rakuten. Rakuten's headquarters are down in Futako Tamagawa, but apparently they've got an office here too. It's a lot of money. Rakuten's like the Amazon of Japan. I thought they were gonna make their own content as well, like Amazon, movies and things like this. Because I got a lot of friends that are directors at NHK, producers, and some of them were hired by Rakuten to make content, but I never heard anything more about it. I don't know what they do. I thought maybe they'd try to follow Amazon Prime, that example. Wow, another building going on under. Look at this. There is so much construction in Tokyo. It's another building. Has anyone seen the fire mascot? Isn't that the Tokyo Fire mascot? No? I think it is. Yeah, you know, this is oh, look at this truck driver. He's got plushies in his window. Look at that. This is awesome. What? You know, if I had a truck, I would do the same darn thing. Why is Japan so cute? How does it... That's awesome. Oh, man. If I had a truck, I'd be doing the same kind of shenanigans. You know, people are going to enjoy that if you see it. Oh, the Starbucks. This used to be a Starbucks, I think. It's gone. Which is probably not a bad thing. There's a brand new building going up here. All right, I wanted to show you this before we cut off. This is the direction that you would go to the Aoyama cemetery. And I know it's a cemetery, but it's also an attraction of the city of Tokyo. It's a place where you could see, especially in the spring. Oh, here comes a hoikuen, which is where Leo goes to. They're like babies in a basket, which is so cute. We'll give them their privacy here. It's so cute. They waved at me. It's a baby wagon. It's a hoikuen. They put all the kids to keep them together. Not all of them want to walk all the time. So this is the Honda Welcome Center. I like to just come here. You can see K cars usually on display, all sorts of new technology, definitely motorcycles if you go in here. But this is also where you could see the Asimo show. And Asimo, again, is gone the way of the wind. He's gone. And I don't know what's next for Honda, but it'd be pretty cool to work with them and find out the next. The stage used to be over there, and they do have a cafe which you can hang out inside the Honda place, get a coffee. It's pretty good coffee. They have seats outside here, and you can watch the police cars going by, and all the other expensive cars too that go through here that aren't Honda. But yeah, it's kind of sad that Asimo's show went, because that was 3 times a day. That was a reason to go to the Welcome building, and now there's not much reason to do that. This will take you to the Olympic Stadium direction as well. Yeah, there's something going on in the city. Look at the police vans. Police transporter vans. They're buses. They're kind of cool. So there you have it. I do these walks so that you can also kind of get an idea of what the city of Tokyo is like. The stations are pretty close together, and if you just walk it, you're going to discover a lot of things along the way that pay off for you, because it's just super interesting to see that. I'm getting on the Hanzamon line now, so if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll see today if Peter wouldn't mind joining me for a live stream, a little Q&A. Oh, there's the cafe. There's the cafe right now. Guess nobody found me. What a crazy guy, John Dobbs said. Konnichiwa, is Japan giving away iPhone Pros, 14 Pros now? Yeah, you know what? They don't give away anything, Apple. All right? They give away bad memories. Okay? Speaking from my own personal experience. Here's the Aoyama Cemetery. It's a really green, I don't want to say green. There's a lot of really good trees there. And if you're a tree lover, you're gonna love that place. This road will also take you to Roppongi, which is not that far away. And you can get to Roppongi Midtown walking in about 10 minutes from here. I'm serious. I wouldn't lie about that. About my age, I would. I'm 33. All right, everybody, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you in the next live stream, which could be today. But yeah, November's here. The weather's changing. It's so refreshing. I love it. And a lot of visitors are now here in Japan. And when I go to Kagawa Prefecture the day after tomorrow, we'll get a chance to see another area of Japan, because you're coming with me. Only in Japan Go. You are traveling with me when I go to these locations, and that's kind of fun. It's going to be nice to get out of Tokyo for a couple of days. So, see you then.